Hello, assalamu alaikum. Today I will talk about English speaking learning techniques. So, just prepared one slide because depend on my topics. Why I prepared this? Because some nearest person and they were requested me that uh, how I improve myself or how I am improving myself day by day. So, from this point of view or for this purpose, I prepared some points for learning English speaking and for improving English fluency who are still at beginning stage. So who requested me or who gave me inspiration and who are wanted this advice or these things. So that's why I prepared 7 points. I hope if you follow these points, you will be benefited. So firstly, I will go to my points. Firstly, I noted here, I mentioned here that what you have to do for beginning your speaking or to improve your speaking. Firstly, you have to memorize words. Word meaning have to be memorized step by step on topic. Like in our daily life, uh, we are doing so many things. So if you memorized uh, according to your topics and just common topics, and if you uh, just memorized uh, some words on topics, depend on topics, I hope you will be benefited. Secondly, I mentioned here the memorizing word have to be used in daily speaking, such as with yourself or other person. This is so important because what we are memorizing, if you don't use in our daily activities or daily speaking, this word meanings will not retain in our brain. So that's why we have to apply or we have to use which words we will memorize, and these words uh, we share with ourselves or with other persons or with partners. Then thirdly, I mentioned here, if you want to remove your shyness or your hesitation or your uh, rigidness, you have to read any English passage or any paragraph at least so loudly, at least 2 hours, because this reading practice uh, improve your uh, fluency, improve your voice clearness, and also improve your shyness, and just uh, help to remove your shyness, and you don't feel any hesitation or any difficulties. So this point so important. And fourth point, I mentioned here grammar side. It's a bust area, bust side, because from where we will start grammar, we remain confused. So I will say here that grammar is a big side. So just you will start from tense. If you know tense, if you understand, uh, or if you are enough uh, knowledge about tense, I hope you can easily understand uh, other person, and you can easily share anything to other person. So because tense, I just noted here as a note. Tense is a soul of English language because it's a vital part of English language. Because when we will talk with anyone, we have to remember that from we have to remember that which stance we are following, and depend on which stance we are talking with other person. So that's why English, if you want to speak, you have to follow three steps like present, past, and future. Because by following three steps, you have to talk, you have to communicate with other. So that's why firstly you have to understand tense, and you have to read, and you have to memorize tense. Then you can easily communicate with other person by using uh, or depend on tense. Then fourth stage finish, five step. Fifth step, I want to mention here that memorizing word have to be compared with picture, and have to be repeated at least 2 days interval. Why I mentioned here? Because which words we will memorize if we compare with a practical picture, because our memory all time easily keep remember picture, because picture is most important. So if you compare with picture memorizing words, I hope uh, these words easily will stay in your brain. So that's why I mentioned here. And memorizing words, after 2 days interval, if you repeat again, I hope uh, old words, just if you try to remember, your memory just recall previous word. This is a better practice, you can do it. 6 points I mentioned here, that memorizing word have to be applied in daily speaking, daily activities like my person. Like you memorize so many words, but if you don't apply, or if you don't use in your speaking, these words will not stay, or you will not retain in your memory. So how many words you will memorize? I will say here that you will just share, you will just apply in your daily activities, daily speaking, like a mad person. And finally, I mentioned here, when people will say that this person has become a mad person, after that you feel you learn something. Why I mentioned this point? Because I mostly highlighted these points uh, for not criticizing, or for not insulting to who are at beginning stage. Because English is a language. uh, this language, when you will learn, you have to match three steps like speaking, pronunciation stage, attitude, and body language. So three uh, most important activities you have to include and combinedly you will be a good speaker in future, because when we are saying in Bengali, we don't need attitude or physically or body language. Sometimes we don't need to match these activities, but for English language, if you want to good speaker, you need pronunciation and attitude and body language. So that's why I mentioned here, because when you will talk with other person, when you will just like a dancer or like a mad person, when you will share something with or when you will acting uh, by following acting, when you will share something with your friends or your close person, they by watching this attitude or acting, someone can think that yes, this person have a little bit problem. But I will say here that you don't be hesitate or you don't follow this, because you decided that you would be good speaker. So you are at a learning stage or you are just beginning stage. So you have to overcome so many challenges, and after end of the day, when you will able to overcome those challenges, and end of the day you will be good speaker, because who are criticized in previous days, and after end of the day when you would be good speaker, same person will say that, or same person will admire to you, yes, he is a successful person. But every works, when someone start or where started, you have to take so many challenges and you have to overcome so many challenges. So inshallah, I will say that if you follow 7 points, and if you start by following 7 points, and if you start your speaking, your learning, I hope you will be benefited. And I will say you don't be late. Just from this day, if you start, if you follow, or if you try, or if you practice, inshallah, uh, success will come, and you would be good speaker, and you will be able to achieve good confidence on this foreign language. And inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help to you. Just keep on your effort, keep on your attempt, and keep on your practice. Just practice. I will say 3 times practice, 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 because practice makes a man perfect. So inshallah you'll be benefited. So today's I want to end, and everybody will pray for me, and just I start my activities. Just I hope you will be everybody will appreciate me, and inshallah next day and near future I will arrange better topics and better uh, presentation, so in front of you. Thank you so much everyone for hearing me, and Allah bless.